You realize, of course, that we can never be friends. Is that men and women can't be friends because the sex part always gets in the way. Because no man can be friends with a woman that he finds attractive. He always wants to have sex with her.
Well, I guess we're not going to be friends then.
Guess not.
That's too bad.
One of the most famous theses to ever be presented in the movie was from When Harry Met Sally, when Harry questioned if it is possible for a man and a woman to be friends. The entirety of this movie is played out following that ultimate question, whether that the possibility of romance was correct or way off. As a clarification, when I am referring to the romantic possibility between a man and a woman, or quote-unquote more than friends, I am referring to men and women attracted to their respective opposite sex. The question is, what if both sexes are attracted to the opposite sex and become friends? Though not every opposite sex friendship ends up in a romantic relationship, there is a chance that this thought did cross their minds at one point. Whether this interest is mutual or not varies for everyone, but the imagination has occurred to every one of us at some point, and the reason most of us do not pursue it is that we fear destroying the friendship or we fear rejection. Take other entertainment, for example, that also experiments with this idea, as in the Seinfeld show, the relationship between Jerry Seinfeld and Elaine. Jerry and Elaine happen to be ex-partners and become friends throughout the show. Although When Harry Met Sally has a happy ending like most rom-coms, Jerry and Elaine have considered the possibility of coming back together, but it ultimately fails. In a sense, When Harry Met Sally and the Seinfeld show are the same, both are in alternate universes. One is in the pure fantasy, and the other is in the dreadful reality. Take the episode The Deal, for example, from the Seinfeld show. Jerry Seinfeld and Elaine decide to have a temporary sexual relationship, but establish certain boundaries to continue to stay friends and not grow into anything emotional or romantic. For instance, Jerry suggests that there be certain rules both of them must follow to stay only friends and nothing more. Throughout the episode, even throughout the entire show, it is mostly Elaine who pursues Jerry, and it is Jerry who does not want to get back into a relationship and enjoys the freedom of being with other women. Both have wanted different things throughout the show, so they disappointedly do not end up together, despite being sexually attracted to one another. In the movie When Harry Met Sally, Harry and Sally are sexually attracted to one another and meet each other's needs to form a romantic relationship. The only conflict to this is that they fail to admit that they like each other, which they eventually do at the end. But contrastingly, the biggest obstacle in the Seinfeld show was Jerry considering that Elaine's feelings for him are mostly unreciprocated. The movie When Harry Met Sally worked out because they admitted, in the end, that they wanted to be together even though they pushed others away throughout most of the movie for failing to admit their feelings. But in the Seinfeld show, this is not the case, as Jerry pursues other women, while Elaine remains true to Jerry. Because Jerry has no interest in being in a relationship with Elaine, Elaine has no choice but to find other men to date. It is rare to stay close friends with your ex, but it seems that Elaine still wants Jerry, but Jerry does not reciprocate, which is why Jerry can only accept her as a friend and nothing more. So returning to the main question, if a man and a woman can be friends, the answer is not really, which is evidenced by both of these examples. Despite having different turnouts and character progressions, it still proves the point that a man and a woman cannot necessarily become platonic friends after a relationship. It was platonic in When Harry Met Sally, but one-sided in Seinfeld. Overall, does that mean a man and a woman should not be friends? The answer is, of course not. Although they could, but who will admit it first? Either someone tells the truth first, or both of them bury the truth with them to their graves.